Hey everyone. Okay, so first screencast. Lab 3, we were asked to create a database that could talk with Mongo and mySQL so they could sync together. While doing this, I find myself kind of getting hung up on some of the syntax for Mongo in PHP, so I figured we'd go over, have a little review for MySQL and Mongo in PHP. Okay, so this is just a regular select statement from SQL in PHP. It's pretty straightforward. We're just selecting everything from the users table where the age is 33. Similar in Mongo, what was throwing me up was select. Why don't you select? Yeah, I'm having the same problem, Adam. Okay, anyways, the dash and the greater than symbol stands for what a dot would usually in the terminal when you're typing Mongo. This was kind of confusing for me a little bit, but once I got a hang of it, it was okay. This here is also stands for the colon in Mongo for normal in the terminal. So we're finding everything in the users where the age is 33. Same thing in SQL, same exact thing. Okay, these are just the two statements together. Maybe I can select it here. Oh look, I can select. Yay! So yeah, these are just the dots where we usually say like $. This is the database. Dot users the table. Dot find. Dot limit or whatever. So we're just selecting everything from users. We're limiting it to 10 and skipping 20. So it's a little bit more straightforward in Mongo. We're telling it exactly limit and then skip, whereas in SQL we're telling it to skip so many records and then to limit it to 10 by using the same verbiage, basically. Okay, so review time. This is just a regular Mongo insert statement. We're inserting user ID, age, 55, and status into the users. This is implicitly created when we do the insert, so we don't have to like say create table users blah, 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 like we usually would in SQL, which I'm pretty sure there we go. Yep, the next one we would be saying like create table users, and then everything for each, like the ID, we want to auto increment, user ID, varchar, age, number, status, so on and so forth. We're just doing it a little bit differently with Mongo. Kind of cleaner, in my opinion. But update in Mongo and set. So if we don't call the set when we update, it's just going to update. When it updates, it's going to clear everything, from my understanding, and clear everything that was currently there, and then set that whatever yours. So if we didn't say set and we just said join date, new date, it would take everything out of what's already currently in users and just put join date. But we want to set it, so we want to add it to what's currently there. So same thing for MySQL. We're altering the table, updating it, the users, and adding join date, and then the date time. $inc. This is an increment. It increments the value of a field by the specified amount. So we're saying this is the query that we want, and then this is how much we want to increment it. So we're querying everything that has ABC 1, 2, 3. You want to increment the quantity by 5. And we can also decrement. If we didn't want to increment, we'd still be using increment here, but we just put a negative sign inside beside the 5 to decrement. Another little thing that I learned was if the field doesn't exist, so say quantity doesn't exist, it will add it and then set it to the specified amount. So it would basically just add this to products, which is kind of cool. It doesn't exist. We obviously want it there, so handy. Okay, unset. Basically, wait, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Let me get the right one. 1 second. Okay, I got it. Okay, unset. So what unset does is it removes fields from what we have selected. So we are selecting, we're querying, this is our query. So all the SKUs with the unknowns in products, we're going to unset the quantity and the in-stock. What that just means is removing these from the products where there is an unknown value in the SKU. That's all. Pretty straightforward. Okay, see you guys. Sorry it took so long.